Hello everyone, Phoenix here, and welcome back to another Let's Play Let's Talk. This one is actually recommended by somebody, and his name is TJ. He recommended doing a video talking about how people, I guess, like, take social media way too seriously. That's what I got from it. It's something, as soon as I read his comment, I was like, that's a really good idea. That is an awesome idea. So TJ, thank you for the suggestion, and great idea, my man. Great idea. So when I say taking social media too seriously, I don't mean people such as like myself who, YouTubers that need some sort of interaction on social media to help their channel grow. I'm not talking about people such as like bloggers such as my wife who need social media to stay in contact with companies and help promote products and so on and so forth. That's actually a requirement to do what you need to do. That's not people, taking it too seriously. And even then, people who actually follow me on social media, such as Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff, no, I don't post much. I actually got a comment on Instagram saying I need to post more often. I just don't find anything that anything that fascinating that I have to post all the time, and I don't know. I guess I'm weird like that. I see other YouTubers that post literally daily, and I'm like, yeah, that's too much work. I have to find something fascinating in order to post about. But anyway, this is not about those people. This is about people who like seek some I don't know, sympathy and stuff from Facebook, or some validation of their looks through, well, not even Facebook, through social media. Facebook's just the social media network, and it's it just me, or has social media become like all about pictures these days? Like, I remember back in my day, we had a site called, was it Xanga? It was like a internet. Actually, I think that might be in like the start of blogs of some sort. I don't know, where you type. And now it's all about pictures. Like, MySpace was the first one to really start the whole picture thing, and then Facebook, and of course, and then now it's like every single social media after Twitter is like you have to post a picture, and you just have a little line where you type what you want to say. But anyway, people are using it to meet people, like love interests and stuff. B, to get sympathy from total strangers, or validation that they're pretty from total strangers. And it's sad. And there's people that spend more time talking to people on Facebook than they actually do to people in their everyday lives. Again, there are circumstances which are out of control, such as my wife, her best friend moved over to Illinois, so the only way they can stay in touch is through like Facebook. They'll text message each other and everything. But I'm talking about people who like have never met. You've never met in real life. I've even seen people walk away from relationships, like real relationships, for people they met on Facebook. People that aren't even in the same state. They'll walk away from actually short relationships for these people. The most dangerous part about that, and the most scariest thing about it, is 90% of the time people lie on social media. Such as myself. I mean, I've never went to Ball So Hard University. Any Baltimore Ravens fan out there? Yeah, no. Okay, so linebacker for the Baltimore Ravens, he said he went to Ball So Hard University. I never went to Ball So Hard University. It's not even a thing. But my profile says I went there. But no, seriously, there's people that actually lie. People will use other people's pictures. People will lie about their age, lie about their relationship statuses, all this on the internet. It's a pretty common thing. It really is. And that's what's scary, is people will be willing to walk away from a sure relationship to, seek a chance at a relationship with someone online. And it's so evident that in the shows like Catfish, there has been people actually walk away from real relationships to be with someone who might be real, might not be real. Okay, it's a real thing, and it scares the living daylights out of me. Okay, that society has come, just went totally around meeting like, a girl at work, such as how I met my wife, or meeting someone at a bar, or bumping into someone at a store or something. Internet dating has just totally replaced that. It's kind of scary, especially, and I've seen this. This is not like something that people, it just rarely happens. This is quite a common occurrence. I have had multiple friends who have had people walk away. Even had a couple friends that walked away from real relationships to be with somebody they met through, talking on Facebook or Twitter or what have you. It's a real thing. It just blows my mind. And people, vulnerable to that are those who constantly post pictures of, to get total strangers to be like, oh yeah, you look cute, or yeah, you're hot, oh, you're sexy, stuff like that. It's like, you have a husband in the other room, turn around and let him tell you you're sexy, beautiful, and all this. And maybe they don't get that at home, so that's why they seek it there. But you could easily do that for, I don't know where I'm going with this, I have no clue, but seriously, it's, having some total stranger, if that makes you feel good about yourself, you might need some help. Other people, and this is another actual occurrence, is someone I know had run in, they were posting, post after post after post after post about their lives and everything, trying to seek some sort of sympathy, to get people to feel sorry for them, when in actuality their life isn't that bad. I know someone in my family that sums up perfectly. Another person I know on Facebook, we used to be really close friends, like really, really close friends. I know for a fact his relationship with his wife sucks. I know it for a fact. I've seen it play out. I've seen how controlling she is, and this opens a whole another can of worms, because not only men could be the controlling ones in a relationship, but I have a friend who constantly posts, love and relationship advice on Facebook, when his relationship is probably one of the worst relationships I've seen. Like, he had to give up hobbies so she could go out and party with her friends. But yet he's posting about, how to have a successful marriage and how to keep your wife happy. No, if you let someone walk over you, of course they're going to be happy, because you know what? They're getting to walk all over you. Okay? It's not rocket science. But he's always posting, to seek some sort of validation that his marriage is successful. His love, the love of his life is actually a decent human being. He's even gone as far to post pictures of his wife to get people to call her beautiful, so she feels better about herself. And it's just kind of like, really, right now, really? Are you that whipped? I love my wife to death, but we respect each other's hobbies, we respect each other's employment, what we do for a living and all that. And never once will either of us make the other give up something that makes us doing happy, especially so the other one can go out to the bar and party up with friends. That's oh god. Anyway, this is supposed to be about social media. Social media is not that serious, folks. You know, as you grow up and get out of high school, you know, it's a way to stay in contact with friends from school. That's mainly how I do it. Or if you have to move away, you can, you know, keep contact with old friends through it. But for those of you that spend more time talking to random strangers on a social media site than you do your own family, your own friends, your real life friends, you might want to deactivate your account and wake up and see what's more important in life. Because those total strangers on social media aren't going to be the ones that are there, you know, when you need real help. You know, when you're down on your luck and you need a, you know, someone to just somewhere to just crash. Those people you've never met in your life ain't going to be there. You know who's going to be there? Joe, that you rarely talk to because you're too worried about what Bob has to say on Facebook. It's true. And the best song ever is from I don't even remember who sung it. It's called "Find Out Who Your Friends Are." You really do. You find out when you are down on your dumps. Like back when I was going through, you know, my depression, I had friends that, you know, I actually met in real life. I hung out with them and everything, but they lived on other parts of the state, so, you know, when things went down, they weren't around. You know, I talked to them through Facebook and everything. They weren't around. But someone who was just as far away, who I rarely talked to, but we hung out just as much as the other people did, she showed up. She was the friend I needed in that moment in time, and that spoke volumes to me, and I never looked back on those who just ignored me. Matter of fact, I even called my own cousin at that one night, and he was too busy to talk to me. He was like, "Yeah, I gotta go," and he hung up. Yet someone who I barely talked to because, you know, I wasn't friends with her on Facebook or whatever. You know, she called me up out of the blue one day, and that was the day I needed a friend the most, and there she was. So, you know, your friends aren't the people that you seek the validation from and everything on Facebook, and you've never met them. Your friends are the guys that will sit there, and when you call or you need any sort of help, or even if you're down the dumps and you haven't made it known why you are, they'll say, "Hey man, how you doing?" Not, "Oh yeah, you look sexy. Yeah, post another picture." I had no clue where I was going with that. That went way too far out there. I'm sorry. But I think Chick-fil-A, I love Chick-fil-A, by the way, put it the best, you know, or does the best thing. They reward you if you go into Chick-fil-A to eat. They actually reward you for putting your phone down and just having a family meal. We as a society have gotten so far away from the family dinner. It's sad. It really is. You know, people are always, like, you go into a restaurant nowadays, you see people on their phones. You literally, that's all they are. You know, we went into Applebee's the other day, and literally you look around, everybody is nose deep in their phone, and it's, I don't know, the whole I guess phone thing is also a problem, not just social media. I ain't gonna lie, you know, I had my phone up when we went to one Applebee's. There was a Pokestop in the Applebee's, so I ain't gonna lie, I had my phone out the whole time swiping, but I wasn't nose deep in my phone that whole time. You know, every time I seen the blue pop up, I'd be like, "Boop, 3 Pokeballs." But it's, you know, it's a whole another topic when you talk about people who will sit there at a table with their family and talk to, you know, people on Facebook. Just, I don't know, gotten out of control. I wish social media would just disappear. It would make life so much better if social media just went and just never popped back up again, because so many people are so focused on, you know, how many likes they got on that last picture, that they'll amp up their next picture. Like, you know, people, there are women out there who literally post pictures of them in their underwear just to get likes. Am I the only one that sees that as, you know, like just completely wrong? You know, if you need to get half naked to get people to like you, well, you might want to rethink your strategy there. It's not working for you. I'm pretty sure my combine stopped somewhere. But I would love to know what your guys' opinions are. And if you think people spend too much time on social media as well. And also, I would like to know your suggestions for the next Let's Play, Let's Talk. Again, TJ suggested this topic. Thank you again, TJ. You too could get a shout out in the next video if you suggest a decent enough topic. And again, if it's something I know about, I'll touch on it. If it's something I have no clue about, I'll pass on it. But that's gonna do it. I'm sorry, guys. If you liked the video, be sure to leave a like down below. If you guys want to see more Farming Simulator 15 Let's Plays, Let's Talk, be sure to click subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye bye.